Anyway, now that the kid's back in the room, we can actually tell the story.
I was still struggling with the loss of a chaka. Now, my decisions.
Ooh, it gives me the tingles.
Ooh,
say it again. Ochaka.
That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
That's...
Oh no, they're beating on this guy again. He's just misunderstood, princess.
He's the wrong box troll.
He's the wrong trousers. I bet we can scare him if we do a shadow puppet.
You still have that dragon? Just hold that up.
Watch out, there's a giant king over there!
What is love? Baby,
don't hurt me!
The Burger King king.
Oh, look, she's in our inventory, that's great.
See, I was right! I'm not the crazy
Good
one,
thing
man.
they can't look to the right. Oh, they dropped my hat! That means I can get my hat back. Oh. Hold on, I think we're making a friend. Or not. Maga. He just beat Freddy. We just beat Freddy Farkas for the stuffing incredible things into your clothes award. Because here's what we've got in our inventory: a chair, a couple of pages, a bag of flour, a stinky flour, different kind, 1 gold coin, piece of meat, a blacksmith.
I
bet she's sitting on the chair.
Crowned to be a great king.
A great king.
That suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
See, now it can be Adventure Graham instead of King Graham.
I do enjoy adventure-y.
All right, this is kind of right. This is kind of where we learn a lot of why the goblins have been doing stuff.
Didn't we learn it was because of books and stuff?
Yeah, but now we learn specifically why they kidnapped the townspeople and you because of this. By Manny. Remember Manny?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the story.
In a town just
Hey!
like the one you're imagining,
It's just your doodles
there
in a
was
book.
beautiful castle that stood high.
Yeah, it's
on
not that
a hill.
square.
It's a cylindrical castle. That must mean Manny's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because he drew cylinders.
All were welcome here.
Except for the rats.
Well, everyone except for the pests.
Oh, right. We're not welcome here.
The townspeople
Ah!
cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats. They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese."
We're scaring our children with these faces.
We're giant teeth.
I ate a baby.
The town
I ate a baby.
very
That's what he said.
pleasant
Thanks.
indeed.
We're unpleasant. Ah, my babies are dead.
Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained.
Why don't they throw the rats down the well? Save all of our problems. Good night, Sir Watts. We're almost done. We've only got like 20 minutes left, if that.
The king,
Oh my gosh.
in his finite wisdom, had
Giant
also been
chin.
casting wishes for
Looks
he
like-
desperately
oh, what does he look
needed
like?
a plan.
What does
Oh,
he
the
look
drawing
like?
of one of the 3 bears, or the mama bear from that Looney Tunes cartoon. It's got the exact same body shape.
I
and
wish I
face.
was a bear. Look, he's got like, it's like he doesn't have any pants on either. This king is disturbing.
When you're
As
king, you
wishes
get to
would have
do,
it,
you know.
I guess.
A wandering
like-
piper appeared at the castle gates.
Oh, it's a pied piper because King Graham loves his pie.
He was a pie-eyed piper.
offered
What the-
to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege.
You deserve someone with pants to rule this kingdom.
He looks like Alexander.
He does. He's like the Alexander, like
Here,
Alfred.
here,
drawing
they
I
cried
did.
out. Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack.
What?
Rid us of these
Hey!
pests, and the throne is where you'll
No fat
rest.
chicks, they yelled.
I want your babies. I mean, like, because they got eaten.
Pulled out a
Oh,
small
right.
flute and played a pleasing melody.
It went like this.
Music
Da da
summoned
da
the
da
dead
da
on
da
the head of the king.
da. That's an inside joke that hasn't. Oh my gosh!
I gotta play that game sometime.
So the rats ate the king? I think this story is taking a weird
This
turn.
I think this is a Japanese fairy tale.
King hurried to hide
Either that or must be German. Those two are really horrific.
It's somewhere in the Axis powers
The
anyway.
rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged.
So this is like a cross between the Brothers Grimm and a Miyazaki film.
Exactly.
That's what's going on here.
Exactly. Also, that looks like it was drawn
The
in
piper
pastel.
returned to the castle
Yeah.
to claim
Yeah.
his reward, but his knock.
At least is what the style's
Right.
supposed to look like. It was probably drawn in
no one let him in.
Corel Painter.
It's probably drawn in Windows. Not even a paint program, just in Windows.
Somebody,
That's
He raised his pipe.
drew on the screen.
no, they were drawing on their windowsill.
played.
Ooh, and the new melody went like this.
Drawbridge lower
Do 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 do.
pranced to his side.
I could make up a song like that. Do 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 do.
That's Looney Tunes. Better rats than ants.
With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them
Uh-huh.
from the castle to the deep, dark caverns.
Oh my gosh, they're dancing. They're doing the Michael Jordan dance. They look like the shadow figures in like those old like Sesame Street cartoons where it's like the graffiti comes to life and does crazy stuff.
Right. That silhouette of the Pied Piper is the exact same as the other from the other.
Right.
I'd like to point out.
Right. Well, you know, they got to cut corners somewhere. So that's the story. That's why there was one of the goblins was playing a pipe at the beginning before they kidnapped you, because they're trying to reenact this story that Manny wrote for them.
The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
That's the end of the story. Is they kidnapped the
Manny
king.
knew exactly
See?
what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how
It's
the
all
goblins
Manny's
would react
fault.
to his story. Oh,
I hate
it
that
was
guy.
Brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched.
Why are you so excited?
Thought I had bested him
Somebody's
in
in
the
chat's
duel of
like,
wits,
yes.
But the mind games were just beginning.
Meantime, Professor Plum came out of the secret passage. Can't escape those goblins. Anyway, so let's pull on the secret book to make the 1001 Goblin Pranks by Scheherazade.
By Scheherazade.
Scheherazade. So number 781, the baby swap. So this is actually very important for later episodes, a little bit. So you can swap a baby with a goblin. It's a fun prank.
Insert a baby.
So that the goblins can raise a baby, and then some humans will raise a goblin.
I get it.
Do you get it? Do you understand? You get the plot point? Anyway, the bookshelf is now opening. Oh, 1984. That's what she was excited about.
The book was 1984?
No, because rats reminded Eternal Kira of 1984.
Oh, right.
Anyway, so this odd goblin, who may or may not be a goblin, is pondering.
Probably a
Nightmares
creep.
ever come true?
Nope.
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
When you have a gun. Anyway, here's an
My
important
lawyer's a monster. Shoot him.
here's an important plot point. Nobody actually died.
Goblins ruin everything.
They just took him to this room instead.
Haha!
So we didn't kill a pregnant woman, people. She didn't die. We're not terrible monsters. The game
Well,
just doesn't let you know that.
You
Shut up.
kind of
Shut up.
still are a monster of
Does
some
David
kind.
Bowie swap the baby for the goblin?
David Bowie.
And now all the guards are pigs.
Goblin King to Major Tom.
Goblin King to
Goblin
Major Tom.
King to Major Tom. Listen, I was doing two Bowie references because I was realizing his singing voice is far different than his speaking
Right.
voice.
Enjoy them for what they are.
Hold on, Graham's
Especially
laying
in
the
Space
smack.
Oddity.
Right.
Is this how you want your story to
I
be
mean-
remembered?
Goblins are idiots. Thumbs down.
Wait.
Adam
how
Malkovich.
about a new story?
Who's that?
Ooh. That's from Metroid Other M.
Oh. Oh, is that Adam?
I gave him the thumbs
Once
down.
upon
Yeah.
a
Perfect
time,
military
there
mind.
lived
Here's our
a-
story.
Here comes.
Once upon a time, there lived
Let me see what I got
Mole
here.
rat.
something in my pocket.
A blacksmith! Get him, fellas!
Blacksmith!
Clonk, clonk,
There
clank.
lived a strong little goblin. Who
I'm a strong
loved
goblin.
Adventures.
Ta-da! That's right, you're a goblin. Oh, we're having a concurrent story here.
See, I told you.
She is the best character. The old man wouldn't have punched him. I'm a pig. See, I did it that time.
Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread
His young
around
age?
the
Now who's
land.
being sexist?
Like the time he...
Like that one time when he outsmarted a quizzical griffin, jump kicked an evil serpent lord, or bear hugged a basilisk.
Well, here's the thing. Griffins are easy to outsmart when they're drunk all the time.
That's true, so easy to outsmart.
Quizzical Griffin.
Also, we dropped a chandelier on people.
In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king.
His singing was so
Goblin
legendary.
adventurer was out
And
of
his
his element
tights.
and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their...
What? Wisdom, strength, or heart?
Yes.
Heart?
heart.
Aww. Now the pig and the goblin lived happily ever after.
But it wasn't
Graham has
enough.
wicked eye
He
moves.
was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before.
I think you're projecting here,
It
Graham.
got so bad that the goblin gave up.
And
But
died.
when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found...
A pie!
He found...
What did he find to inspire him?
$2.
Probably his hat.
his old adventurer cap.
I love how chat's now just quoting Labyrinth. Ta-da! Now we're back to Graham! Classic Graham! Dun, 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 dun. See, look, she's got red feathers on her hoodie.
And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own.
It's a meta commentary
One
on the Odd
filled
Gentleman's King's Quest 2015. So here's the next choice.
Here it comes.
Sorry, I got to pause for a second. The next choice is what is King Graham going to be known for? We've got bravery, we've got wisdom, and we've got compassion. So we can give him the brain for wisdom, the heart for compassion, or the sword for bravery. To end this goblin story, and it will be what King Graham is known for. So, chat, Doodler, what is Graham known for? What we can pick any of the three, and they will all work.
Being a jerk.
But what, in your opinion,
Being a jerk. What were the three again?
bravery, compassion, wisdom?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, so chat, you're going to have to come up with it because Doodler is not thinking great. Eternal Kira votes for compassion. The sister votes for skinny moves. Carl votes for wisdom. We got 2 votes for wisdom. Mickey votes for wisdom. 1 vote for compassion. 1 vote for skinny swaggering moves. I'm going to assume that's bravery. So Doodler, you haven't given us your vote yet.
Let's go with wisdom. I don't agree with Mickey that much.
So 3 votes for wisdom. John votes for bravery. Carl's now voted 5 times for wisdom, but I'm only counting it once. We got 2 votes for bravery, 3 votes for wisdom.
No, he's not voting 5 times. He's just saying wisdom, wisdom, wisdom,
Oh.
wisdom. See, he's chanting.
I see.
He's just very excited.
We've got a lot of wisdoms and a couple of braveries. I think... oh, sorry. Mickey said wise dumb, not wisdom.
Oh, never mind then.
Most people are saying wisdom, so I think that's what we're going to go with.
Wisdom. And the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
That was not wisdom. What the? And now we're gonna knock him out. I see, we're being wise by stealing the key.
Got ya, dirty rat.
I'm wise, Clonk. Graham is Team Mystic.
Isn't that from Pokemans?
It's from Pokemon Go. Oh, you got the key. Oh, you little rapscallion. Now I will have to let you go. Bravissimo, King Graham. Bravissimo. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Gotta hear about this.
I put a rat in a pot. Grandpa's gotta hear about
See all the
this.
ones on the floor? There's like 100
No, I told
of them.
you
He's
he'd
got an
say that.
infestation.
Needs a Pied Piper.
You know,
A pie-eyed piper.
Wait, you're saying wisdom and friends aren't normally associated with each other?
I hate
That's
them
kind of
both.
sad.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi.
A river
And
barachi.
that's
Well,
my story.
see, everybody's saved
Some of the
in the end.
details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond
Oh,
of.
did I ever? That time I murdered a village just for
Enjoy
kicks.
Time when I ate the
what they
baby.
are, and not for what they
Yes, the Goblin King is just a mustache with a hat. He's a denizen of Daventry because he's got a great mustache.
You've fallen asleep again.
Ending on a picture of our favorite castle.
I do the same.
And I think it's about time we do the same. That was King's Quest Chapter 2.
For science.
Dun, 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 dun. That was only like 2 hours long.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Uh-oh, epilogue. The baby swap.
What's gonna happen?
This guy's sad.
It's because he's got that thing on his head.
That's true.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it?
Well, it's Tevye. What the?
If I weren't a goblin, yibba dibba 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 hoom, all day long I'd blah 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 blah.
All right.
You look like you could use a friend.
Dun, dun, dun.
Done.
So it looks like Little Short Manny is teaming up with the Goblin Reject.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
That will be important in the next chapter. But for now, Graham escaped with the blacksmith. He's happy because Fancy Cakes survived. They went to bed, and we never saved them, so they're still in jail. But anyway, so that was King's Quest tradition. Yes, he is really a human. He's actually
He's more human than either I or the player.
there. Minor spoiler: he is somebody from the classic series of King's Quest.
I
could
bet
he
you
be?
he's
He's probably
Valanese.
Balinese. That's
Yeah,
right.
looks like a troll.
An old bearded man. I'll marry that person. He and the blacksmith have a premonition. So, that was a shorter chapter. Rubble without a cause.
Rubble, without a cause.
Not a whole lot of plot. And it's, I think of all 5 of the chapters, it got the worst reviews just because there wasn't a whole lot that happened. And some people got kind of frustrated because if you don't know what you're doing going into it, like the whole like who do I feed and who am I giving stuff to and what do I do gets kind of frustrating. But overall, I like the atmosphere. I like the fact that they are trying different things with the series, where it's not all just like adventure game, like Chapter 1 was, which was kind of a throwback to old adventure games, but they do different things. And the 3rd and 4th games, actually, I think all of the games, they do something different in each episode, where it's a slightly different type of gameplay. I mean, you still got like inventory puzzles and stuff, but adding elements and taking out other elements. I think it's good that they're taking chances with it and kind of keeping it fresh. Do you have any thoughts, Doodler?
Yeah, I liked it.
Do you have any more coherent thoughts?
It's all about
I-
caves.
True. Woo! yes. The goblin is Cedric. That's who it is. The bearded goblin man turns into Cedric somehow, and that's the plot twist. I do love the classic King's Quest V music because this credits music is pretty much the credits music from King's Quest V, just like done up so it sounds
Girl
better.
in the
That's King Quest 6.
tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do.
He
No, it's
doesn't-
actually Space Quest 6.
He doesn't actually turn
you
into
remember.
Cedric.
Here in my tower.
That's true. That does show up in Space Quest 6. I forgot the alien that turns into Elton John. Anyway, do you have any specific like comments on the style or anything? The glowing.
The style was exactly the same as the last game.
Well, glowing caves though.
The glowing caves were cool. I commented on the style. It looks like Rankin Bass.
I know. Well, that's true.
The character design is really odd.
Well, it's. I mean, you can even see
Even
like.
King Graham, I think. Like, yeah, no, they look a lot like Rankin Bass style characters.
Yeah, you can see like kind of the pencil lines on them too. Like that's obviously kind of the the hand-drawn, book style they're going for, but it's just mapped onto polygons, so it's an interesting mix.
Yeah, like those old people, it's hard to tell what texture it looks like, because it's supposed to be wrinkly old flesh, but it looks kind of like cheese and kind of like wood.
Well, wood carving, that's kind of classic, right?
Yeah.
Cod, Justin Guthrie. No. I am a sucker for like I said, kind of the dark caves with the glowing mushrooms. Like, I just really like that kind of style for whatever reason.
Ambience.
I think it's because when I was 5 years old, I played Pitfall
As a baby.
As a baby. Anyway, these credits are longer than the game was. Dave Killen. What did you think, chat? Other than I like it, because although I did like it. It was dark and glowy. Jeff Ward. Jeff Ward. Suggy wow, these credits are long. So the next chapter, King's Quest Chapter 3, we are going to be doing streaming as close to Valentine's Day as possible, because
it's all love and
Chapter 3 is interesting because these first two are like take place in between games or before games, but Chapter 3 actually more or less takes place at the end of the original King's Quest 2, when he like climbs the tower to find Valenice. But there is a twist. And so we shall be playing that near Valentine's Day, so it's kind of our romantic tradition to play a romantic King's Quest. Actually, 3 years in a row now, we've played something that relates to King's Quest 2 on Valentine's Day or near Valentine's Day.
Because there's a tower.
Because there is a tower.
We're reaching out.
I like how you keep singing that because
my heart
that song
out.
does come back.
Yes.
They don't sing it, but like the music, the melody comes back.
I am incensed.
Twisted Glass Tower. Eternal Kier says he wishes these games had more like classical mythology references like the original series.
It needs more minotaurs.
It needs more Zeus.
I thought you said Seuss.
That's
why we have Sir Watts.
There we go. It does lean a little more on fairy tales, like in particular, than just like, stories in general. So
needs more mixed up Mother Ghosts.
Because the originals had a lot of fairy tales too, but they also had stuff like Dracula randomly, or
he's from that fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy tale. Dracula buys a car.
Dracula goes to summer camp.
Dracula goes to town. He takes a tugboat.
I thought it was a speedboat.
That's why I don't like mushrooms, because of the glowiness. No, but I'm really excited for Chapter 3. Of the 5 chapters, it's probably my favorite. I really liked it. I think it was, well, you'll find out come February, or come whenever it posts on YouTube if you miss it then, which will be like
Black Noodle Day.
Which will be like, I don't know, August or April. I don't know when it's going to post. Dracula on a jet ski.
No, that's the end of Resident Evil 5 or 4.
They'll have the Batmobile in King's Quest Chapter 3. I wish.
No, that was in the other one. That was in number 2.
See, there's the tower in beautiful water.
That's Rapunzel's tower. There is the tower. It's standing there. It isn't square at all.
Anyway, thanks.
Triangle tower. It will fall down.
It's kind of got a goofy thing right there.
Got a goofy thing right
so,
there.
Thanks all for watching King's Quest Chapter 2.